scared them off now, ain't ya? Right, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
My name's Harley.
Can you see if we're in the frame? Harley, sorry, beg your pardon. Right, I'm Jim.
Alright, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too. Shake hands.
Yeah, shake hands.
Brilliant. Firm.
Yeah, firm.
I like that. Strong.
Respect, you
Yeah,
know?
all right.
Respect.
Right.
Right. Why'd you wear flat caps down south? That's the thing, innit, in London, flat caps. I thought
You
that was a northern thing.
racially appropriate.
Yeah, I thought that's our thing.
That's a bugbear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Nice.
Back in the day, we all used to, by law, there was a law in the Victorian days that everyone has to wear a hat.
Right.
And we actually did wear hats like this.
Oh, fair
believe it or
enough.
not. Right.
We've
Anyway.
appropriated it from you, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, something bad's gone on.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Right. So, why are you here today, Harley?
I'm here to ask the government to commit to no new fossil fuel licensing.
Right.
Yeah.
I suppose that's because climate change.
Yeah, climate change is one of the reasons, yeah.
One of the reasons.
One of the reasons, yeah.
Right.
Pollution's another one.
Pollution's a massive problem.
Yeah.
Massive
in
problem.
London, 50,000 people in the UK die every year from inhaling fumes from cars and
Is
all
that right?
50,000 a year.
That's
a big number.
I'm not so worried about the cars. I'm more worried about what they're polluting the seaside with, mate. Have you seen what they're doing with the raw sewage going out?
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's proper
That's
bad.
fucked.
It's proper
And they're
bad.
all in there doing it.
Oh, I know.
They do it for a job.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Get paid handsomely.
Yeah, they do, more than I get paid.
100%. Me
Yeah.
too.
No.
Right. So we've come to beg, basically, the rich people, to stop polluting us.
We're not here to beg. So we're from Just Up Oil, right? And we're a civil resistance campaign.
Right.
So this is a march, right? This is raising the call of saying we're coming back. And we're going to come back every day to Westminster. And we're going to block the roads around Westminster. And there's hundreds and hundreds of people who are here. They're going to do it until they're arrested. And they're going to keep coming back until the government's forced to listen. This isn't a march and then go home. We're not into that.
No, you're going to occupy.
We're going to occupy.
That's what I read.
Yeah.
Right. So I need to ask, because we did speak beforehand, and I did say to you, because you honestly believe that stopping humans from emitting so much CO2 will have an effect on the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere.
Yes, I do believe that. Well, it'll stop this amount of CO2 increasing. It's all part of a wider thing. Like the stuff that you were calling like natural carbon emissions, something like this. A lot of that's human caused.
Well, you're saying agriculture?
Yeah, a lot of that's agriculture.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
but
a lot of it's the methane now that's being
I'm
released
not
from
a
the
fan of
permafrost.
Mr. Monsanto. I don't think
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think monoculture industry, agriculture industry. I don't think that's like a way to do
Yeah,
things.
me neither.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But that's all the corporatists. That's all the fucking bigwigs.
I'm anti these big corporations. They're the ones that have done it.
Right.
We need to put a stop to it.
Right.
But they aren't going to do it unless we make them.
No.
And that's it. And it's
But-
going to take ordinary people coming out into the streets.
Yeah,
and
but
like I say, not just once, every day.
But they don't give a fuck. They've all got private security. When it goes well wonky and there ain't no fucking police service and it's gone proper like Pete Tong, proper West African style.
But this is it, right? It's like there's only so many people they can arrest each day. There's a
Right.
limit to what the Met Police can handle.
Right.
And eventually you can break the Met Police. Maybe it's not going to be this time. Maybe it's not going to be next time. But the problem keeps getting worse.
But
It was 40 degrees in the UK this summer. It's never been 40 degrees before.
I know, but that's
right?
you can say it's a freak occurrence. There's no,
No, but it's
there's,
not,
but there's
though.
no
But there's a linear
continuity.
increase.
No,
Yes, there is.
No,
There is an increase.
No,
It's a
that's if
steady
you look at it.
increase.
That's if you look at the time frame that the hockey stick's on. But if you go further back, you see.
But the time when human beings are alive. This is the warmest average global temperature since human beings are alive, right? And let's bear this in mind, right? You know, we talk about
8,000 years ago, it was 4 degrees warmer.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
The Ice Age
It
was just ending
Noah.
then.
Ask Noah.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
No, I promise.
Well,
Harley.
Noah wasn't 8,000 years ago, according to the
No,
Bible.
but they got the carbon dating. They got the ice cores.
I don't think that Noah was.
You don't believe in Noah?
I don't think he was really making an ark because it flooded. But anyway, we're getting
Not
past
that
it,
Noah,
right?
No, we're talking.
When
You
we're
know,
talk-
you know what I mean, don't you? NOAA. That Noah, the one that deals with the climate. They
don't know.
record. You don't know what NOAA is?
No.
No, they record all the climate and all that sort
Right.
of stuff, right? And they've got all the, what's it called? The carbon dating ice core things, and like they've got all that information from thousands of years. This is what I'm saying. So if you look at the longer time scale, we go through cycles of warming and cooling.
Yeah, we go through cycles of warming and cooling.
Right.
But human
And it was
civilization-
4
human
degrees
civilization
warmer.
has never gone above 1 degree.
It was
It
4 degrees
hasn't.
warmer.
It wasn't though.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was. If you look it up on Google now,
Right, well, maybe we can find it.
I
Yeah.
promise you.
Am I on live?
Oh yeah?
Hi, Mum. How's it going? Promise I won't get arrested this time.
There you go. You know I'm not trying to meme you and stitch you up then. Just going straight out.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. I'm not Schneidy Media Company. I'll put it out.
Yeah, but you know how it works. It doesn't matter if you do it. If you do someone else meme it, you'll.
Oh yeah, no, there are people that still make memes. Yeah, I
You
do.
see
I know what
you
you're
see it,
saying.
don't you? No, some guy says something like, "Oh, have you seen this information?" Then I'll go like that and look at it, and then the next bit will be clipped, and it's like, climate protester doesn't know what the climate is, or something like that.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
I'll tell people what to look up, right? Look up the paper, The Future of the Human Niche, right? The Future of the Human
Who's
Niche.
that
by? I can't remember the author now.
Right.
But it's called The Future of the Human Niche. You can look it up. And so basically, it's an investigation into like what does 1.5 degrees mean for human beings where we live, right? And something I never realised is that we say 1.5 degrees average global temperature rise. I don't live in the average global temperature. I live on land, and land heats up a lot faster than the water. Have you ever been to a hot country? You get in the water, it's colder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause it heats up a lot slower. So 1.5 degrees. This paper, The Future of the Human Niche, wanted to find out, well, like, what does 1.5 degrees mean for where human beings live? And they found that a 1.5 degree increase, right? No, sorry, it's a 2 degree increase, sorry, it was 2 degrees in the paper, not 1.5. A 2 degree is 7 degrees on land, right? 7 degrees on land. And that's what we're experiencing now. It's like the hottest temperature in the UK in the early 1900s was 36 degrees, right? That's been smashed twice in the past 20 years. First at 38 degrees and now at over 40 degrees. Right? That's an upward trend.
How long a record's
That's an
been
upward
kept?
trend.
How long have the records
Record's been kept for a long time.
How long?
Well, I think it depends on the kind of record, but I think the ones where it's like actually measuring with the thermometer kind of style was about 400, 500 years ago.
Right.
Other ones, it's stuff like you said, like measuring ice cores and that kind of
yeah.
stuff. But again, like, this is getting beyond me. I'm not a scientist. All I can say is that this is what the world's leading scientists are saying.
But who pays them?
Well, I mean, it depends on the scientists, doesn't it? It depends on the funding body.
Who pays the IPCC?
I mean, that's probably, I don't know the answer to that.
Well, the United Nations, aren't they?
Yeah, some of it comes to the United Nations, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I can answer
And
that
how do
question.
you feel about every sort of war zone in Africa that you go to? You see people with blue helmets with United Nations written on it. You think that's like some sort of coincidence, or you think they're helping? You think they're helping the planet? United Nations fundamentally. Do you think they're helping the planet?
I mean, because the planet keeps getting worse, and I would say no. And I would say the thing that I think about the IPCC is that it's relatively conservative, because it needs signing off by countries like Russia, right? Or countries even like the UK, right? Which are hugely dependent on these industries, on pumping out fossil fuels, on doing this environmental damage through agriculture, through fishing, this kind of stuff, even to the production of our clothes, right? And yeah, I'm aware, I'm a hypocrite. I'm wearing clothes that were made in the thing
Most
that's,
people wear
that's causing
are.
damage. Yeah, it's like, I'm not saying like everybody has to do some like mad thing in their
So
lives.
what about be the change you want to see in the world?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's like everyone. Right, I've done loads of this.
Can you?
I stopped flying. I went vegan. I don't have a car. I fucking cycle everywhere I can. Right.
That's why you're a
Quite nice
steward,
in
mate.
London. Yeah.
Because you're a proper.
But so
The
it's
rest
like,
of them don't want to do that.
I've done all those things, right? But what did it do? Fuck all changed. Right?
You're
I
just
don't know if I can
missing
swear
out.
on
No,
here.
you're right. You're
yeah,
right.
so it's like, what I'm saying is, we don't want to be doing shit like that, where it's just like, oh look, I've got a T-shirt that was made like, organic cotton or some shit. Yeah, or like some shit like that. It's like, we've got to shut the country down. We can't take it. And it's like, it's not just this. It's not just
What
the
about
climate, is
China?
it? Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to go for them afterwards, but you got to start where you live.
What do you mean? So
Right.
you're gonna decimate any chance of having a fighting army you've got by starving them, by not giving them any energy, and by freezing them?
I'm not talking about starving anyone.
You're not trying to starve anyone.
How's it going?
Yeah, get an action camera.
I'm on TV. No, it's just YouTube.
You're not trying to starve anyone.
No, I'm not trying to
So
starve
what's
anyone,
going?
right?
So, all right. So what's
But
going?
we have
Hang
to
on,
start
but
here,
you
we
are.
have
But
to
you
start
are.
this
With this
transition
Green New Deal,
Right.
they're trying to stop the amount of farming on such a scale that you are.
Yeah, we've got to
it's-
change the farming. We've got to change. Right.
There's nothing in place.
I don't know about the Green New Deal. I'm not here for the Green New Deal. I don't know enough about that, right?
Right.
But it'd be something similar to whatever they're doing, probably, right? But let's take Scotland, right? I lived in Scotland for 11 years. Most of Scotland's a fucking sheep farm, right? I used to go up in the Highlands and I was like, wow, this is wild nature. This is mad. But there's not a bird in the sky.
No.
There's not. All you see is sheep, and there's hardly any trees, like the old little forest farm. And
Well, the birds are probably getting eaten
yeah.
by the
How much
by the
meat-
what's
how
it
much
called?
meat
The
do we get?
offshore wind.
Yeah, how much meat? And you have to look this up, right? There's some good stuff on Google if you like Google this. But it's like the amount of land in the UK. What's it used for? Right? Most of it is used for like beef and lamb, right? Beef and lamb don't give us much of our calories at all. right? You can do it in way more effective ways, like grain, cereals, and they're not perfectly grown either. But the damage that's done by them is so much less. And it's like, I don't want to give up meat. No one does. It fucking tastes great, doesn't it? Right? I love eating meat, right? But it's like, if we're going to have 7.5 billion, 8 billion people, whatever it is, in the world, we have to live in a way which is going to be sustainable.
Fundamentally, you believe there's too many people.
No.
I'm putting words in your mouth now.
You are putting words in my mouth, right? So it's like, I can't quote the stats off the top of my head, but it's like the amount of damage done by the average Brit.
Don't you think?
Hang on,
Harley.
There's too many rich people.
But there's too many people that are here that want to stand there and tell me I'm not a scientist. I don't know the figures.
Yeah.
There's too much of that.
Yeah, but I can give you an approximation of it. It's like it's the same thing with you. I mean, fucking hell. I've got my own job. I've got my own life to live. I can't just hold all these facts in my head all the time.
Right. No.
But it's like. It's, but we know for a fact it's like something like 20 or 30 times the amount of damage is done by like a Brit than like a Bangladeshi, and it's that again for someone from Saudi Arabia or that again from someone from the America, right?
Can you imagine what it is from the people that are telling us not to do any of it, though?
Well, no, exactly. Fuck them. I'm not on the,
but
I'm not on their side as much as you are.
Yeah, but you're walking their walk. You're doing no, but you are. Think about it, because that's what they're portraying, and this is what they're saying. So you are the militant strong arm with that. At the end of the day,
right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, right? Because it's like Boris Johnson, and Alex Sharma and all that. They say, we need to keep 1.5 alive. We've got to do this transition. They say it.
All that.
They say it, but they don't do it. If they were doing it, I wouldn't be here. If I was really the militant wing of the most powerful people in the world, they're just
not doing it quick enough for you. That's why you're here.
Yeah, they're not doing it quick enough, but they're not doing it at
all.
They are. They're not. Right, so they're opening 130 new oil and gas fields in the North Sea. 130.
Hopefully the gas will go down then, wouldn't it?
No, but it won't.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, right, I think we're pretty much on the same side. It's like
it's top cameraman.
We'll get fucked with whatever, right? Whatever happens, the rich are going to shit on us.
100%.
Right, 100%, right? And that's why I want to do this, because it's like when climate change comes along, which it already is now, it's not going to be Boris Johnson, his mates that do, and
they'll be in New Zealand in the dump.
Yeah, they'll be having a great time. They'll be fine. All the Eton boys and that, they'll all be fine. And then we'll be left with no. We have to stop it before. And it's like, right, I've been arrested. I don't know how many times, but it's a good
for
few.
actions.
Yeah. All right, and at the moment, I'm risking prison. I'm not going to talk.
How many things you got?
I'm not going to talk about it, right?
How many you got live?
I've got a court case. I've got 3 live at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
You're proper. That's why they gave you the.
Yeah.
You're proper.
It's in like I said, it's in messing around. We have to stop it now. And it's not for some rich people. It's for the ordinary people like my family and all that. You know what I mean?
What about George Soros?
I mean, I know he's an investment banker, but I don't know what beyond that.
Who pays for all the placards and all that sort of stuff, do you reckon?
It's mixed. Most of it's crowdfunder.
Most of it's crowdfunded?
Yeah. Most of it's crowdfunded. They have they do talks. They do talks and they ask people for donations at the talks. They do a lot of talks every week.
That's the man himself. I want to go and get old Rog. What's his name?
Yeah, Roger, hello.
Listen, Ali.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Sorry, I've been very rude there. I just see something, I was fucking off, mate.
No, it's fair enough. You're a journalist. You've got to go for the big shot.
Can I get an interview when you're done with this, please?
I'll let you know.
I've just got two questions that I want to ask you. Jim boobeh, correct, not political, YouTube.
Lovely.
Nothing important.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
It's not a Daily Mail, that's all right.
Yeah, no, right.
I'm going to go and have a little chat with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.